Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to the channel. So with this video, I wanted to just kind of quickly give my reaction and overall thoughts on this Resident Evil Netflix series. Now that we actually have a teaser trailer out for the show, we can finally get a glimpse of what it looks like visually, what the cast is looking like, and kind of a general gist of the storyline that we're going to be following here, and also the sort of budget that we're expected to see out of this show. So basically, this teaser runs about a minute long, and it really is the definition of a teaser. You know, it's showing you a lot of images, it's showing you characters, but not too much context behind them. And thankfully, Netflix put out an official synopsis along with the teaser that says, "Year 2036, 14 years after Joy caused so much pain, Jade Wesker, one of the Wesker daughters in the show, fights for survival in a world overrun by the bloodthirsty infected. In this absolute carnage, Jade is haunted by her past in New Raccoon City, by their father's chilling connections to the sinister Umbrella Corporation, but mostly by what happened to her sister Billy." So in the teaser, we can clearly see that the show is going to be split between two timelines, with one being set in 2022 in New Raccoon City, and then the other one in 2036 London, where years after this Joy virus has, spread throughout the world and led to a zombie apocalypse of sorts. Now, the first thing you can notice is that this show's probably not going to be anything like the video games. If you were expecting a faithful adaptation, you're not going to be getting it here, even though that movie that came out a year or so ago, Welcome to Raccoon City, claimed to be faithful to the games and everything. Really, it only was on a surface level. If you're like, oh wow, he's wearing the jacket that Chris wore in the first game, I mean, that was really it. That's where the connections to the video games ended. I mean, just on a visual surface level, Easter eggs like that, but it was very much a departure from the games as well. I think they always try to sucker us in, as far as Resident Evil fans. They claim that every new adaptation is going to be this mind-boggling experience and fans are going to love it, but in reality, we're just likely never going to get an actual true-to-source Resident Evil adaptation, which is pretty disappointing. But overall, my thoughts on this show is that, it looks like another generic zombie slasher type movie or something. It doesn't really look anything that interesting. There was one part that kind of looked cool where they're like going through this dark tunnel and a licker is hunting them and picking them off one by one. That looked kind of cool, but it was only in the trailer for like 3 seconds. So I mean, who knows what that sequence is actually going to look like. And as far as the budget goes for this show, I mean, clearly they're putting some money into it, but it really just strikes me as another Netflix show. It's nothing crazy, nothing, unique or anything. I'm pretty cautiously optimistic about it. I mean, I can't even say I'm optimistic about it. I'm probably going to watch it, but I'm not like excited for it or anything. It's just another show that is probably going to disappoint me in terms of an adaptation, just like the recent Halo show that came out for Paramount Plus. They basically take the IP, take some things that from it, but basically change everything else about it, throw everything else about the video games, and then their excuse is, well, we made it for a general audience, we don't want to be hamstrung by what the game's storylines tells, even though in reality a lot of fans weren't even upset about them divulging from the video game stories, just keeping it faithful in terms of the characters and the plot lines and stuff like that. But anyways, I'm kind of going on a rant here about general adaptations. So if you're excited for that Mass Effect show or that Fallout show, both of which are coming to Amazon, maybe temper your expectations, because those could also easily go the route of this and Halo. But drop your thoughts down in the comments below. What do you guys think about this first trailer for the Resident Evil Netflix show, which is actually going to be dropping on Netflix in July? So we're only a couple months away, just about 2 months exactly away from the release of the show. It's going to be 8 episodes, all 1 hour each, and they're likely going to drop it all at once, so you can binge it if you'd like. Like I said, share your thoughts below. If you guys are new to the channel and you like this video, subscribe and hit the bell so you can be notified whenever I drop new content. If you want to hit me up on social media to talk about the trailer, you can find me in the links down below. And with all that being said, I'll catch you guys next time.